name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.
Race number 7 on the day, the penultimate race, 1600 meters a trip. It's an MR80 handicap, and 4 o'clock is the off time. It will be your final chance to get a double bet on at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Tuesday. KG's Delight tops the boards at 3-1, 4-1 about Wiley Riley. It's 5-1 Josephine's Pride, 6-1 about Rodriguez, and then it's 7-1 and Better Bar Those. Now, KG's Delight, he ran a very good race last time out, second behind Papa C. And Papa C has subsequently come out to run a good second since then. Now that was at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. He tries the poly track for the very first time. He's a smashing looking son of Rabada, and I think he's a runner that has got a lot of ability, and by his form, holding his form straight out the maidens, it does signal that, and I think he'll be a big runner. Richard Furry takes a ride here for Garth Puller, and whenever they team up, it's a combination that you need to take note of. 30 rides, 30 times that they've teamed up for 8 wins, 4 seconds. So it is quite a strong strike rate. 19 times they've finished in the top 4 from 30 outings, and they're going well, that combination. I like KG's Delight, but my top selection is going to be number 1, Wiley Riley, from the best of the draws. James Cobetti, the Harbour, takes a ride, 2.5 kgs off the back. I thought he ran a very nice race last time out, and he was beaten behind Romance in Rome. Second in the race was William Rufus, who did come through to frank that piece of form, and that was in a far stronger race than what he does meet here. He gets the weight off the back, so only 58.5 is what he has to shoulder. He tries the 1600 meters once again. I think he could be ready to tackle the trip from a 1 draw. I think he could get a smooth run in transit, and for me, I think he's going to be a massive runner. And in terms of those place accumulators, I would just be going with numbers 1 and 9 in this leg.
Well, looking at race number 7, I went through this race in quite a lot of depth, and I was just looking for chinks in the armour of horses. And you like number 1, Wiley Riley. I give him a very, very good chance. I'm hoping that he's matured to see out the 1600, because when they put him over the mile and he ran behind New Mexico, I said next time they put him in a 1400, there's not enough money. Yeah. Put the absolute house on, and on that occasion he beat Master Josh in a driving run. They've kept him to the 1400, and his form's been superb. They're taking the 2.5 kilograms off the back. So if he sees out the 1600, he might be ready for it now. Number 2, Ralph the Rascal, another horse who's probably better over the 1400. My first selection, I'm going to go with number 6, Famous and Rich. Now here's a runner who was a 96. He's racing off a 77. And his last run, there was outside support for him. I think he's the type of horse that's going to be up there with the speed. They've tried him up to 2,000 meters, but I think 1,600 meters is his ideal trip. So it's 7-1. Famous and Rich, number 6, will be my first selection. And then number 1, Wiley Riley, will try the Swingers and Exactors, along with number 3, Rodriguez. And then you've got a horse like KG's Delight and Sweeper Keeper. So another race where there's a few horses that have got lively chances. But when I nail my colours to the mast, I'm going to go number 6, Famous and Rich. You're going to be with number 1, Wiley Riley. And we could play around those 2 horses.
Yeah, I think those could be 2 nice horses to play around in race number 7. Take some Exactors, Swingers, Trifectas and Quartets, and hopefully get a nice roughy running back into that 4th position for that quartet, just to boost those dividends. But 7-1 the price about Famous and Rich, and Wiley Riley at around 7-2, 4-1. He could run a nice race, and that's race number 7, which is a race where you can make a case for a few runners, but Sheldon and myself, we are going to go with just 1 runner each, and hopefully they run big races.
Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote Schuur hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.